Right, soon after finishing the pencil sketch, I then start painting in the background. So it's important to paint in the background so that it doesn't interfere with your painting later on, especially on the final edges there. So that's what I make sure I first finish with the background, although I will come in between adding a few washes so that my background can blend in with the subject in the painting. So in this case, I was using a little bit of orange and some burnt sienna, as well as white to get what I wanted in the form of a light orange, which was then going to deepen in terms of intensity on the other side, which is my right hand side. So usually my background, I don't want them to be disturbing, I don't want them to interfere with my painting. Then after that, I add a base, which is a layer that I add on top of especially the skin. I use yellow to do that so that it can form a base on which to add my other colors and build layers upon each other. So my technique is that I use layering, because it sort of brings out something which is more solid, Yeah, that's what I prefer. There's another technique of just painting all the details at once in one layer, but I prefer layering. It has a certain effect in terms of I don't know what I can say, but it brings makes the skin more real, is what I can say, and brings out the 3D image better. Then after adding the first layer, I then go back and use burnt sienna to paint all the dark areas, especially where we have some shades. That's what I then do, and I have to use a small brush to do this. So my brushes are not that small, so sometimes I may make some mistakes which I need to correct later on, but I always try to make sure the painting that I'm starting with is very thin. I add more solvent. I use from thin to thick, which is fat upon thin. Say fat over lean. That's the method that I try to use. So it makes it easier to control brush when the paint is thinner. Then I thicken the paint as I paint more layers on top. Otherwise, I start with a thin layer. Then this is shortly after adding more layers and painting in some of the clothes. And now I am trying to add a few more details on the clothes. Then when I'm done on that, I'll then deal with the skin. So here I was just trying to add a few more details on the clothes for the kid as well as for the father's suit. So here I'm finishing, although I think this is now my third if not fourth sitting on this painting, and I hope to finish it very soon. I'm about to finish. I think I just need one more or two more sittings, then I'll be done. So I have already added some layers on the skin of the father, and I'm just finishing on the hair. Now after working on his hair, I'm going to move on to the kid and work on the hair as well. But here I don't have any black for the hair, so I made my black by mixing the burnt sienna with a little bit of blue. It's not very black, but it serves the purpose, because I can't stop paintings simply because I don't have black. So I'm about to finish the painting very soon. Bashangara, Pachiti, Pampane,
chinyambera